The ancient Egyptian civilization has lasted for over 3,000 years and became one of the most powerful and iconic civilizations. At its height, ancient Egypt's empire reached as far north as modern-day Syria and as far south as today's Sudan. But long before it became an empire, it was just a series of small independent city-states located along the Nile River. The city-states divided into two regions named according to the flow of the Nile. Upper Egypt in the south, which was upstream, and Lower Egypt in the north, which was downstream. By about 3100 BC, the two halves united, thereby creating one Egyptian state that lasted for a millennia. The reign of the civilization can be divided into three major periods of prosperity called the Old, Middle, and New Kingdoms, and two periods of instability in between called First and Second periods. Leading the Egyptian people was a succession of about 300 rulers, often referred to as pharaohs. Pharaoh, which means great house, had enjoyed the absolute power at that time. These rulers were considered protectors of the people, served as divine connection between humanity and the hundreds of gods they worshipped. After the rulers passed away, they believed that they became gods. To prepare their journeys for the afterlife, the rulers constructed elaborate tombs, including the Great Pyramids of Giza and underground ones in the Valley of the Kings. Rulers filled the tombs with all the items that they could need in the afterlife, including food, jewelry, gold, and all material goods. Preparing this journey to the gods also involved mummifying one's body. The deceased corpse was embalmed and wrapped in hundreds of linen and placed inside the tombs so they could be reanimated in the afterlife. To this day, structures like the Great Pyramids are a great testament to the role of religion of the Egyptians' life, but they also represent the innovative and cultural might of the Egyptian people. The first ever pyramids were built by King Djoser in the 3rd dynasty. Innovations in mathematics and written language in particular propelled their civilization to success. Math, specifically measurement mathematics, helped the Egyptians understand the world with numbers like no other civilizations before. They helped a new form of measurement called a cubit. This is the length of the arm to the fingertips. Cubit is used to design massive structures such as the Great Pyramid of Giza with a remarkable geometrical precision. The Egyptians also measured time. By combining mathematics with astronomy, they established a 24-hour division to the day and created a solar calendar, which was the first dating system in solar history to feature 365 days in 1 year. Lastly, Egyptians developed methods to measure and survey land along the Nile River. This has led them to the constructions of canals, dams, and irrigation systems that helped agriculture to flourish in the Nile Valley. In addition to mathematical concepts, the ancient Egyptians also created written languages to describe and understand the world all around them. The oldest and most well-known of these is the hieroglyphic writing. This system was developed around 31 BC during the Old Kingdom and has over 700 pictorial characters. It was used to inscribe monuments and pottery and predominantly served a decorative and ceremonial purpose. Soon after, another ancient form of writing called hieratic developed out of the hieroglyphic system. It was a form of cursive that was written in ink and served a more functional purpose. Unlike its more formal predecessor, hieratic was written on another ancient Egyptian innovation called papyrus. Papyrus was a type of paper derived from the papyrus plant, which grew plentifully on the Nile River. This medium gave the Egyptians a new avenue of communication and record keeping that allowed their civilization's administrative skills to grow and their culture to spread for over 1,000 years. Just like all great empires, ancient Egypt came to an end. It was eventually conquered after a series of invasions, including those by the Persian Empire in the 4th century and the Roman Empire around 30 BC. Not many civilizations can come a lifespan of over 3,000 years, let alone left a vast contribution that still resonate in our modern times. Ancient Egypt, with its linguistic and mathematical innovations, spirituality and religion, and extensive political and military might, set a high standard for all civilizations that followed.